I want some black babies too. Cause I'm gonna have hella babies. Yeah, I'm like, those are my white babies, those are my Chinese babies, those are my black babies, those are my Albanian babies, those are my Ukrainian babies, those are my refugee babies. You know what I'm saying? I need some black ones too.
Okay.
You got me? Yeah, it's crazy out here. But nah, the thing that I find perplexing is that we get so complex in modern society with all this stuff that we don't need. And it's like the basic things that I mentioned, like food, shelter, making love, which means making children, relationships. Like we get lost on those things. Mm-hmm. And how is it that technically life should be easier than ever, but everybody got a therapist? Like, what's so hard and complex about this world that everybody got a therapist?
It's no handbook for this shit. That's what it is. Everyone's pace is different with life and learning things. Like it's life be life, and you ain't never heard that. Oh, your life is just too good that you don't even see that. You don't feel it.
I think what happened in my case is that I was born into such harsh, challenging circumstances that since getting out of that, everything is easy. I open the refrigerator, like, oh, there's food in there. That's awesome. That's new. I go to my car and get in and, it's full gas tank, massage seats. What can I be angry about? Like today, we're supposed to be in Oklahoma City looking at a castle that I wanted to buy. They called me in the morning. Hey, cancel your flight. It's under contract. That was disappointing. Then I just buy tickets and come out here and look at a different property. I didn't even get mad. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Why?
You set that life up for yourself, right?
Right. But it was easy to do.
Was it?
Because
it's not that easy for everyone.
I wasn't in Somalia. I wasn't in Yemen where there's constant war. Yeah. I wasn't in Palestine where my parents might have been killed in an explosion.
So if you're an American, you shouldn't have a struggle.
The struggle's in your mind. Most of our troubles of our own making. We got the strangest troubles on earth. Obesity, overeating. Okay, we'll go to Addis Ababa and see people who cannot eat enough. There's insufficient amounts of food. We have strange troubles. Gambling. Oh, you got money, but you want to gamble it away. Mm-hmm. That's amazing. Go to Albania, where kids are walking around barefoot because there's not enough money for them. We got strange troubles. Drug use because you don't feel good. We have every entertainment you want. You like women? Yeah, you could go buy one. There's some walking the blade right now. You want a massage? You can go to a cheap Asian parlor. You want to watch a movie? You can go to an IMAX theater. We have every bit of entertainment to make you feel good, but you still don't feel good. So you banging needles to relieve the pain. We have the strangest problems here.
I agree.
Like, word? Like, what are we talking about here?
Definitely.
It's so simple, but people want to make it complex and like hella deep. It's not deep. Just follow the program. The program's simple.
Program is simple.
It's straightforward, but people be crooked. That's the problem. People are crooked. The program's straightforward. You can't be happy in America. You can't get wealthy in America. You ain't gonna never be happy anywhere, and you'll never get wealthy. And shallow at the same time, though. That's the part. It was deep, but it was also shallow because I said the most basic stuff.
Right. I agree.
That's why I tell people, I was like, there's 3 levels to existence. There's the saints, meaning people who could actually follow the program, right?
Right.
Then there's the believers like you, people who believe it, but you won't do it. And then there's the wicked. People are completely lost. They think up is down, left is right.
I think I graduated because I was lost when we first started. Right. I'm okay with that. I am all right with that.
Progress is
I'm a believer now.
You paid attention too. Yes. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. But yeah, no, like I just don't understand why people wouldn't step up to where they can be provided for. And the funny thing is you so often hear women saying, I deserve this, or I want this, or they usually, I want to be in my feminine energy. Like, yo, like you're a woman. Shouldn't that be the only energy you have? Like, what the hell is all this masculine energy? Like, that's concerning. Like, I don't need that in my life.
Right. I just feel like you're just a little bit hard on women for not having the turnout that we all felt like we should have. That's all I'm saying. It's not always up to us.
It's not.
I know you saying, yeah, women could do this. All y'all gotta do is do it. No, it's not.
It's so easy.
Everyone isn't reasonable and level-headed and someone you would want to reproduce with. I don't want to reproduce with no just anybody ass nigga. I want a man that my son could look up to, like, yeah, that's my dad right there. Like, so everyone isn't that.
So many Americans, and certainly the majority of Black Americans, the parents are just so useless. I used to have an office in South Korea. They're a homogenous country. There's really no foreigners living there, not even Chinese, which are other Asians, right? So a Black guy living there is an oddity. Every now and then a Korean mom would be like, I'll introduce you to my daughter. Why? Why do you think that is?
Because I feel like it's more of a mystery. Why is this only Black man here? Over here where we are, it's a mystery. They want to know more. They're intrigued by something. They don't know. They don't know you.
So in Korean, there's a number of ways to refer to somebody. So say like in English, you might call someone Mr. Burden, which might be a sign of respect. And then in Korean, there's like another linguistic flourish you can use above that, just like gives honor. Just like in the courtroom, you call a judge Your Honor. You might call a monarch Your Majesty. So there's like these pieces of language. So in Korea, one, I was there doing business and I was brought there by the government. So generally, if I'm like moving around Korea, I'll have like an interpreter and someone from the government. Mm-hmm. And it's a high trust society where like no one pretends to be things that they're not, right? The reason a Korean mom or aunt would say, hey, I want to introduce you to my niece, or I want to introduce you to my mother, is because who you are matters. And they want to bring people into their family who are somebody. And they want the daughter to marry someone who's somebody, financially stable, accomplished in his career. That's what matters. Mm-hmm. Even at some level, the fact that I'm Black and not Korean and not fluent in Korean didn't matter so much to some of them. And they make that introduction because family is everything. And when you're a young Korean woman, the mom, she wants you to get married because she has a husband she loves him and with forever. The aunt wants you to get married, and they're looking out for you. You see what I'm saying? They're looking out for you, right? Because the women are too dumb and the fathers are absent and also dumb. Even Mexican women, they'll do the same thing. Introduce you to so-and-so. Mm-hmm. Africans, let me introduce you to so-and-so.
Yeah.
And they're not picking the guy based on the swag or the drip or his rap mixtape. Wow.
I can't argue with you.
Right.
It's all happened to me. So, man, I understand.
Right. So go ahead.
I just want you to just try to understand. It's just give people a little bit of leeway. That's all.
For what though? Y'all already had so much leeway. You had like 10 years. You're 10 years behind. Like in my book of what I would have for you and women, you're 10 years behind that plan. So I'm trying to put some urgency on you so you can get over the fence.
I'm urgent, baby. I'm urgent. I'm trying to be.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Why don't I believe you? Why do you think that is? Me? Why do you think I don't believe you're urgent?
Because you believe what you want to believe. You're a very strong-headed person. You're going to believe what the fuck you told yourself to believe today.
You're about to ask me what sign I am next.
Oh, wasn't?
Okay. I didn't care.
But I can guess.
Oh, you can guess. Ooh.
You're a Leo.
Nah, I'm nothing, but that's crazy.
When is your birthday?
It's in my book, The Black Box. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. You caught up there?
We have.
Go ahead.
Parth. Peace to the saints. You are a boss and a great mentor and a role model. Thank you for your work.
Shout out to Parth and shout out to all the people who are part of a strong culture, which is what I'm trying to establish here. And the only reason I start with that example that I started with you, because
the 2 wives example,
right, is because every woman should rush toward a great man. Okay. And especially Black females in America, Black Americans, really need to rush toward a great man because you know what the date is and you know what the likelihood is that a guy you meet is fill in the blank. So when you meet that rare bird, you need to rush toward him so that you can flock with that eagle instead of dealing with all these pigeons.
Okay.
And what is a simple indicator to me is the fact that I can meet a black woman and then she'll have any level of hesitance. Because as far as men go, I'm up there. As far as black men go, like, bitch, I'm Barack Obama in this motherfucker. You heard me? Like, I'm pretty much Barack Obama in this bitch. Y'all motherfuckers better show me my respect.
Okay.
So the fact that when I show up, they're not already like, where's my knee pads? Where's my knee pads? He's here. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's like, why are the knee pads not coming out? Like, for real? No, I'm concerned. Like, I almost need you to explain.
Oh,
like,
I thought you said you almost need me.
No, I need you to explain. I need some other things I wasn't gonna mention on camera. but why?
So why aren't women rushing to what? Give you fellatio because you're a high value man?
I never said high value man. I'm like the top of the food chain. Like, there's high value man, like, and then there's the top of the food chain.
There's high value man, and then there's Mr. Burton.
Then there's the top of the food chain.
Wow.
Yeah.
You are cocky.
I'm just living based on the facts, though. Okay. You feel me?
Everybody like a little cockiness.
Yeah, I'm just
I can dig
I'm just living based on the facts.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I tell you what, if you could find 4 guys in Metro Atlanta, and when you pick whatever neighborhood you like, you find 4 guys. You couldn't find 4 men that could sit on this couch with me and outthink me. You couldn't find 4 in the whole Atlanta. You couldn't.
Okay.
That's why I'm the top of the food chain. You go find 4 athletes. They might be taller, but by the time I'm done, they look small. They're gonna look real small.
Okay.
So I'm the top. I'm the big homie. So I'm saying, like, why are y'all playing games out here? Like, why you acting like I'm one of these little rascals out here?
I never acted like that.
Then where's your knee pads at?
Wow.
Like, yo, listen, I need y'all to tell them straight like this. You heard me? When they come up and they show me,
I don't own any knee
pads. Where's your knee pads at? Treat me right.
No. Laugh it off, ladies. Just laugh it off. You'll be okay. Just laugh it off. It'll be over soon.
Nah, do you feel? Not if it's round 2. Round two be going. Now round 1, you might get me out of there though. I ain't lying to you. You might get me out of there.
You are silly.
Nah, that's crazy.
Funny.
Anyways, can you tell me what this therapy thing was? You know, I meant to actually ask you a question. So let me put this down real quick. I usually ask everyone before we start. Is there anything you don't want to talk about? Yeah, can you just hit the mute real quick?